Is it time?
I guess, yes. Give me a moment. Okay. Well, it's been 2 weeks of not Guild Wars 2 for one reason or another, and I apologize for that.
Well, listen, last week I had surgery, and the week before we were too wiped out for whatever reason.
Yeah, that's true. But yes, that was kind of a series of unexpected events.
You are not being heard, Meowth.
No? You hear me now? You hear me?
You're very quiet. I am up very loud. Screech!
That's weird. So, you sure you don't hear me? Or it's just my microphone?
You are just very quiet. So you may need to turn yourself up and me down.
Let me check. How do I actually lower my volume? I actually don't remember. Ha 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 ha. That's great. Okay, there. Okay, do you hear me better?
You are very quiet still. And I am still loud.
Let me see.
Turn me down in Discord, try that.
I've lowered your voice in Discord. Let's see. Okay.
And then shoot yours all the way up.
That it's all the way up, so I'm not sure what's the problem. It's maybe OBS.
You can always alter my channel.
So how now? Better?
A little bit, yeah.
Okay. Let's see. Then, well, okay. If it's any more of a problem, then I'll try to solve it. Anyways, so.
Hello, Sir Reginald.
Hmm?
I've got chat pulled up.
Okay. Perfect. Okay, so we were last time.
We were about to finish the game, weren't we?
Well, the game.
The base game, the vanilla game.
We've still got to complete certain things on Ore. We were leading the invasion of Ore. The last thing we did was defeating one of the mouths of Satan. We met also Galena, Edge Crusher, and General Backdraft, and the whole thing with the undead chicken and the weird ass.
Yeah, that was a mess.
And we defeated one of the mouths of Satan. So the next thing that you chose actually was to lead a raid on basically Satan's corpse factory.
Burn it down.
And that's what we're going to do.
We purchased the gasoline, right?
What?
We got the gasoline, right? We got it. We're heading there, right? We make sure to get the gasoline, right?
I'm a bit lost.
That's a whoosh.
Whoosh.
To burn things, gasoline.
Oh, okay. I was kind of. I'm a bit stupid, a bit slow. Sorry. Okay,
Okay.
so we have to go to all the way to Melkor's Sleep. But we have the waypoint, so that shouldn't be a problem. Also,
Conveniently, we do.
if you hear a bit of ruckus around, those are my kittens playing. So apologies.
Oh,
for
your
that.
cats are making. Your cats are doing their thing again.
They're 1 month old, so don't expect it's like expect them to just make a mess of things and then fall asleep.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
As long as they don't knock the Ethernet cord out.
They're perfectly capable of biting me while I'm streaming, so
Just don't throw them while you're streaming.
they are opening the door a bit more than I want. Lots of the people here.
Have you taught them how to open the fridge?
No. Okay. Did it just got stuck on the box? I have to check.
If politics was running an MMO, I'd be down. I don't know if I'd like that or not. Though there are a few MMOs that kind of touch on the question of what politics are and what thought process goes behind some of the decisions nowadays.
Okay. So, give me a moment. I'm going to close the door here.
Set up a spinning laser pointer.
Okay, here I am. So we've got to meet Traherne first here. So let's see what Traherne wants from us. Oh, there it is. Ossuary of Unquiet Dead.
Dangle some string from the ceiling. Yes, tie it to a fan too, so it just circles round and round, so they get tired out.
The goal is to stop Zaitan's reinforcements. Our target is a Cathedral of Eternal Radiance on Or's north coast. It's essentially a factory that manufactures Zaitan's horde. I intend to shut it down, and I'm sending in a strike team to do just that. We don't know exactly how it functions, so I'm joining the team to make sure we have whatever rituals are required to get the job done. We'll pick up reinforcements on the way. Commander, you'll lead the strike team and protect me while I perform the rituals.
And you just need the yardstick to see how far
None, Marshal.
that goes.
It's long past time we forced Zaitan to fight its own battles instead of hiding behind minions. Ready when you are.
I think there's something a bit strange with the graphics. Perhaps I got a bit some.
Well, we had to turn it down because we were messing with a
No, yes, but
PowerPoint.
But there are things that I can set up to not mess with the.
If you're trying to show me extra graphics, don't worry about it.
No, it's for me because it was looking a bit fussy. Okay. This should work fine. This should.
I'll let you know if it's a PowerPoint presentation or not.
Okay, that's fine. So, gather additional packed soldiers along the way. Oh, okay, so.
I'm one of those people that takes gameplay over graphics any day.
I mean, true. I mean, I take story over anything myself, but...
That's part of gameplay.
Another undead chicken, that's great. Also, I haven't summoned... Okay, there we go.
Like going to a Michael Bay film, yeah, there's a lot of explosions and flashy shit, but if the story and the plot isn't good, why'd you even buy the ticket?
Precisely. Oh, out of range, my ass. Okay, so we're basically helping people around and recruiting them, which is fine by me.
We're going Fire Emblem Three Hopes, right?
Yeah.
Fighting and recruiting.
Okay. So we've got people, which is fine. And we have to clear the temple cern.
We're in ore, yes.
The altar of lies. Oh, what's this now?
Minding their own business, and you come up and just start attacking.
Listen, they were building up an abomination. So
They could have just been playing Yu-Gi-Oh on up there on the altar.
Orions interred their dead here. Now Zaitan uses this place to craft abominations. Stand by. My ritual will show us how the ancient priests went about their grim tasks. Before ore sank, this was the final resting place of Lissa's most loyal followers. The deceased were brought here so the officiants could perform the appropriate funeral rites. We have to follow this ancient path to see where the bodies of Lissa's faithful ended up.
Okay. So...
It drained your net.
Yes, it did.
Zent is saying that what's watching it on stream has drained what little net he had.
Oh. F. Okay.
I blame the heat wave.
That's very fair. Any electronic thing goes very high wire during heat waves.
Central Time, Midwest can confirm.
Okay. Okay. This lady is sturdy.
Oh, you're using extensions? Yikes.
Okay.
Die by my hand.
The first stage of the rite is grief. The loved ones of the deceased played an integral role. Here, they were encouraged to express the pain and rage they felt over the passing. They had to release these potentially destructive emotions before the rites could proceed.
fair enough. So...
The funeral rites aren't done. I must perform my ritual at each key location.
So next one is this way. Ah, annoying thing.
I was gonna say, just
I
fight your way straight through.
I tried to I tried to evade it, but apparently so my retinue, so...
It's not like 14 where any NPC that follows you won't aggro.
No, it's not like that. I mean, points for realism, but...
Yeah.
Ah,
Those solo duties, man. Questionable.
ah. Oh,
That says I started a Revenant the other day, and was slow as hell. As slow as at endgame.
Slow, when senses slow means like in gameplay?
Endgame it says. Slow at endgame.
Oh.
For solo. Slow to kill.
I mean, the Revenants are pretty good, a pretty good class actually. But depends. The thing with the classes is that it depends on your specialization, and also depends on the weapon. There are weapons that play slower, and there are others that play faster. So this is where Guild Wars gameplay system comes to shine. Like if you prefer, it depends of the mostly more of the weapons than the class itself. I mean, there are like ways of making a guardian, which is basically a paladin, like a fucking fast-ass DPS.
Rav is second best for solo gameplay, apparently. Necro is top as minion master, but don't feel like it fits as you're fighting undead.
This next step was largely ceremonial, but was observed by rich and poor alike. They offered a valuable gift in an attempt to persuade the priests to resurrect the dead. Naturally, the priests refused, but the act of...
I used to play Necro way back in the day.
The thing with Guild Wars 2...
That was Guild Wars 1. This is Guild Wars 2.
Almost finished. There should be only one platform remaining.
But when we're discussing Guild Wars 2 Necromancers, it's not the same as this sort of undead. Necromancers don't command undead people. Like they use the power of shadow undead to sort of create a bit of creatures, but these things that they command, they aren't undead people, so it's different. In fact, in Necromancer lore in Guild Wars, to use and enslave a corpse is seen, or a spirit is seen as like an insult to the job.
You played an Elemental Mesmer in Guild Wars 1? Oh yeah, that was a very popular build.
Safe from harm.
Okay.
I think I did too. I had a warrior monk, and then I had a necro, and one other. I forget which one it was, but I played the necro more than anything because I was still playing WoW at the time, and my warlock was my main on World of Warcraft.
I never got the hang on Warcraft of warlock.
Finally,
If people get near you, fear them.
see an inevitable reality.
If they're at a distance,
Here they
shadow bolt until you run out of mana. If you don't have mana, life tap.
their pain. They pray to their goddess for relief and to watch over the deceased in the mists. Return to the center platform. That's where their rightful.
I mean, when World of Warcraft, I had like two main characters. I had one for the Alliance, one for the Horde. Though I was main Horde. My main was a Forsaken Priestess, and the other one I had in the Alliance was a Worgen Druid.
You played it for 2 months. I sold my soul to it for 5 years. Thankfully, this was before, as it was just starting into Legion, and I think it was Cataclysm was when it was starting to kick off, and I just said, nope. So I quit before Mists of Pandaria and Battle for Azeroth, all that started.
I played. I got when it
With the funeral
was.
rites complete, the deceased
I think it
moved on
was
to the
Mist of
ossuary.
Pandaria
Next, they
just
would prepare
released,
and inter the body.
and
See there? They're
stayed
taking the body down through
until
that hidden door to
the very
crypt
first part.
below.
I mean,
That must be where
Vanilla
Zaitan's
Legion.
minions are creating new risen soldiers, and that's where we need to be.
That's fair.
I wasn't there for that long, I guess.
Since
It was
I tried
kind
it first time back when Burning Crusade dropped, and it lasted an hour before you got bored.
I mean, back then leveling was a bit
Bit
uphill
rough.
for me.
Yeah. I still remember all the cool things before they changed everything. I still remember the hybrid talent trees back when they were still talent trees and not the abominations that they have today.
I mean, the concept behind the artifact weapons back in Legion was nice, but then I started to see the fuckery that they were doing with that, and I was like, I'm not farming this for this shit.
See, yeah, I went into, let's see, I was part of a guild that did Molten Core, Onyxia, Blackwing Lair, all of the vanilla and Burning Crusade raids, and I was their warlock. And during the Burning Crusade, they had changed the demonology tree, and I really liked it, and so I had to convince my raid leader to change specs that I could be demonology in the raid, because everyone either went destruction or affliction. I was affliction during the raid because, well, that's just how warlocks work. They needed DPS, damage over time. That's what they ran. I loved demonology, and so I wanted to prove it to him. So during a run of Gruul's Lair, he's like, "Okay, show me what you can do." So they did a poll, and I out DPS'd 3 or 4 of their other warlocks using the Felguard and all of my other spells. And he's like, "Okay, all right, fine, go ahead and keep it."
I think I've never managed to impress anyone, so.
But enough talking about that that evil game.
What?
World of Warcraft.
Oh. Okay. So there's floating swords and undead grubs, which I don't like. Okay. Another one. We're just shooting our way into this place, which is perfectly fine. Oh fuck. I just saw a giant spider and I was like, please don't scare me like that. I mean, I like spiders, except when they jump on me.
You're saying you wear protective armor if there's a spider in the house.
No.
Cover yourself with like
No,
pillows
no. No. If I see, I mean, it's actually the same with roaches or any kind of uninvited visitor into my comfort zone, so to speak. Like, I don't expect anything or anyone to suddenly be there.
So you dual wield raid cans and go flailing blindly. I gotcha.
I mean, but not just with that. It's more like...
You admitted it. That's funny.
No. I mean, I can just get jumpy at anything or anyone who simply doesn't... If I don't hear them coming from behind, I will scream. Or if I find something without warning, like a roach in my face, then I just jump, basically jump and curse. That's basically what happens.
A scream loud enough for all of Spain to hear.
No! I just, curse things. Then I try to sort of lead the
Scream it away from you?
No, I try to lead the intruder to safety.
No, I just kill it.
Yeah, well.
They don't pay rent. They aren't paying me money.
First to listen, now to Zaitan. God.
Stop living for free.
You already defiled it when you betrayed Lissa and desecrated the remains of her followers.
Listen is gone. We serve the dragon now. Zaitan will consume you all. Rise now, my servants. Rise now and destroy these enemies of our master.
Okay. Let's see here. Well, that was
Fall to your knees and wait for the dragon's embrace.
that was fairly easy.
Zaitan's depravity continues to destroy everything it touches. At least now this place is safe. Well done, everyone.
We've crippled the dragon's
Isn't it?
supplies, food, and troop supply. It's more vulnerable than ever. How do we exploit that?
We advance. I have a plan for a large-scale operation to push back enemy
Thankfully, I don't have the
forces and
accent.
establish base camps right here in Ore. Now that operation can begin. All I need is time to regroup and organize our forces.
Now, if I move about maybe 200 miles south of where I currently live right now, might change a little bit.
Okay, so that was one instance gone. Sorry. Done. Gone. Done. Well, maybe kind of. Okay, let's see. There's a waypoint around here that I want. Preferably without elementals trying to murder
I live in
me.
Illinois, so it might not be Tennessee, it might be another state, but yeah, the South. Thankfully, I live in the Midwest. It's upper kind of Midwest. And I don't even have a Chicago accent.
It's shameful to admit that I would probably be a complete disaster if I tried to place every state in a map.
You're not wrong, Zent. I'm close to a first world country. I've been up to Chicago several times, and yes, I would agree with you there.
Shoring up the cavern's defenses. After your recent victory, Zaitan's forces are weakened. The dragon feels us growing closer, like a thorn digging deeper into flesh.
Now we know Zaitan can feel fear as well as rage. Its time in Tyria is coming to an end.
Brave words. Now let's make them come true.
See, I live in the middle of Illinois, though, so it's a little ways down.
Is this way. I'm told star-crossed lovers used to meet here. Be cautious, we're still clearing out the last of the Orions from here. The destruction of the Orion ossuary has severely limited Zaitan's ability to create new monstrosities.
Oh, it's a zombie pool. Okay.
Remember to double tap.
I didn't see it coming, to be fair.
No rest for you yet, sweet soul. Here.
This grotto makes a defensible command post. Only two ways in, this passage and the seaway. Dorn, Minute, and Efoot are already here, preparing the next attack. We need a strategy. What are your recommendations for our next move?
Full offensive, sir. We've cut away Zaitan's supports. Now's our chance to attack the main force, while they're still reeling.
I agree, but a land-based offensive would hit where the dragon is
Full
strongest.
offensive, heck yeah.
If we attack from the sea, we'd do more damage.
Marshal, we've lost contact with the squad investigating lost artifacts. I want to send in an extraction team.
I see. Commander, a word. I need your input.
Marshal Traherne, a risen legion is approaching.
Of
I saw
course.
Uh-oh, so they want to argue about this.
Prince Al-Hazred.
In life, Al-Hazred was said to be a cruel, vicious man.
I want to do this. I want to do this. No, I want to do this.
That. Oh, okay. There's uninvited guests here. Okay, I was slow. I lapsed for a moment and I didn't realize that the abomination was coming right my way. Oh. More? Okay. Keep them coming.
That would be a good time to lay out the petrol, as Zet said.
Okay. So they're coming from the sea now? Okay. Well, from the water.
We have oil.
We should actually.
Throw it onto the water. Set it aflame.
Okay.
I feared one of the princes of war.
Okay. Let's see. Hello. Okay. That wasn't that bad.
Well done.
Okay, our three-pronged offensive could break this world wide open for us. It's time to decide, Commander. Where do you think you'll do the most good? So...
Take those tanks straight to the heart of war.
We're kind of, I mean, we're Order of Whispers, but you usually prefer to act like the Vigil. Okay. So next is okay. That's fairly close.
I mean, imagine a spy that fights out in the open. They'll never see it coming.
True. I mean, I guess there's merit on. One would expect to find a spy on the shadows. Well, you know what I'm trying to say.
Yes.
Okay, marching orders.
If you're looking for Tegwin, follow the path along the outside of the wall. He's out on the ledge with the others.
Why'd you bring Allie? This is a scary place for a dog.
She wouldn't stay home even if I tied her to the gates of Divinity's Reach, would you, girl?
Okay. Oh. Let me see. Can I actually climb? Yeah, I can.
Officer on site. Stand at attention.
Hey Tegwin. Hey Karis.
Greetings, Commander. Welcome to the Pale
Wow,
Reaver
way to
Camp.
take advantage of the game.
Pale Reavers is an interesting name. I notice you're all Savari.
Because Silvari are immune to the curse of undeath, we've been given this dangerous mission. If we fail, we won't rise again.
Tegwin and I have been to this part of Or once before, when a cursed mirror sent us here. It's horrible, but recognizable.
The Marshal has ordered us to seize the docks, so packed war machines can be brought in by ship. My soldiers are trained in the art of stealth. If you want us to move invisibly, let me know. The camp to the south is our backup, but they haven't reported in. We need to check in there before we take the docks.
I hope nothing's happened to them, though by now I know better than to hope. Commander, will you lead the way?
That's one creepy looking giant.
Two giants. Two definitely creepy-looking giants.
Come on, you can take two giants. Where's your sense of fun?
I left it back at the grove. I would go back.
Time to go, soldiers. Commander.
Weapons out, team. We need to be ready for anything.
Okay. So, standing by your orders, Commander. How do you want us to proceed? So?
Low profile, stealth formation.
Stealth formation.
Okay.
Your duty lies
Now we'll act like spies.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Might.
I don't know what that is, but it's going to die, so it's fine. Look at them, they're actually firing. They're ridding the undead with bullets. What's the Walking Dead or what?
This is Zombieland all over again.
Okay, let's see.
Oh no, it's a slaughterhouse. You think a well-defended camp
That makes sense.
would be safe?
Zen says they can't stand if lead's weighing them down.
Troubles me is that this was supposed to be our backup.
If that's supposed to be your backup, I think the backup is not really happy to see us. Just saying. Okay. Let's clear things. The NPCs are actually fairly efficient, you know?
Efficient at shooting things until they die.
I mean, that's what they're here for, so as long as they perform right. Okay, that's this.
Your health is pretty low.
Not anymore. Okay, so proceed to the docks, and the docks is the other way. Okay, so there's an abomination around here that's going to be shot to death. Okay, let's see.
This whole place reminds me of the Sapsa spawning grounds.
True. I mean, the concept is pretty much the same. In that it's ground that has been, or that was formerly underwater and then was taken out of water.
To the next world with you.
Look at the snipers go.
If they were snipers, they'd be standing back a bit farther.
I mean, true. classes, the specializations thieves can become is Dead Eyes, which is basically a sniper, and the further you get from the enemy, the better. Also,
As it should be.
Also, they're killing machines.
As they should be.
Mm-hmm.
Hail, Commander. Gear Warband reporting for duty, with siege engines in tow.
Those tanks are amazing. You sailed with them all the way from Lion's Arch.
Oh, that wasn't the hard part. Keeping myself dry the whole trip. Now that was a problem. Cottonmouth. Ah.
I've always wanted to ride one of these metal thingies into battle. I'm so excited.
Now you're my kind of Solvari. We should grab a whiskey later.
Back to the task at hand. Those tanks give us the tactical advantage we need to position packed troops outside Arra. We'll finish unloading the war machines onto dry land, Commander. Once you're ready, meet us at the Western Colonnade.
Okay. Whatever.
Where one path ends, another begins.
So, let's see. Which part of... Or we have to go? Of course, it's disputed. Fuck. Ugh. So that's the thing. If a waypoint is disputed, then you can't teleport to it.
I don't like how... do you remember in WoW when the opposing faction's flight point, when your flight point was knocked out by the opposing faction and you can't fly to it? Do you remember that?
I'm having war flashbacks of Tanaris.
Yeah. Yeah.
I once had the really bad lack of running into of going into there in a moment in which there's a group of, you know, people bothering people of the horde people, because yes, they were fucking campers.
Yep. And then they take out the flight point and then you can't fly there.
Mm-hmm.
Your duty lies at
Or leave, which...
Or leave. It was at Tanaris, and then it was at
scouted ahead.
Oh,
Gear Grind's tank column is
there's another really hot area.
Trahan needs these tanks. We'll make sure he gets them.
Sepulture, it was further up the road.
Be advised, we expect serious resistance. The Reavers will be there to support you along the route. My squad will airdrop in
Aaron
at the
Mill,
target and
that's what it was. South Shore.
Gear Grind and her warband are standing by.
Excellent. It's good to have you with us, Tactician. An operation this complicated needs people who can both...
South Shore and Terran Mill were always at war with each other. Because one was just over the road from the other. And their flight points were not well defended at all.
I try to avoid PvP, but these things even still happen.
Vehicles weren't meant for this terrain, or these enemies.
It's something you can't avoid. I mean...
Risen even faster than it erases ghosts. Destroys them permanently, too.
Yeah, but ghosts poop away with hardly any residue. Risen or gunky, clogs the machinery.
The finest war machines of the legions won't be stopped by gunk.
Especially if you're on a server that's not a PvP server, but like a neutral server, where it's PvP and PvE, just depending on where you are.
The Pale Rivers are conducting reconnaissance. The tank column is standing by, and my warband's prepped. Say the word, Commander, and the mission is a go. Let's move out.
Let's not keep the commander waiting. Get this column in gear. Mangonel's our whiskey expert. After this mission's successful, the first round's on him. Right now, I want to see tails in motion. Form up and move out.
Okay.
He wants to see tails in motion, but you know what that means. He didn't say he wanted to see legs moving, so it means he could.
She's a char.
Means we can stay behind, right? You wanted to see tails moving. You didn't say you wanted to see legs moving.
Multiple contacts. Dig in.
I'll get the tank repaired. Just clear those mines.
Mine.
We apologize for failing to warn you about the mines. Allow us to make it up to you. Let us cover you while you make your plans.
Oh, it's
We
Crusader
promise the rest of
Fanon.
your route is clear. Of mines, at least. There may be others.
It says it's mine, but it's actually a fucking exploding corpse. But fine.
Mine's clear? Good. I got the lead tank operational. Let's move out.
Char are magnificent machinists. Repair tank on the spot? Check. Also, Ayumi, I perhaps should
Last chance to inspect your equipment. Make it quick. We're not stopping
Yes.
long.
sorry. I was going to say that maybe perhaps we should, I should,
Last chance to inspect your equipment.
I should,
We're not stopping long.
make a drawing of Lethan like he is our representative in Middle-earth, so, you know, LoreLines representative.
That'd be cool.
I should get at least a reference, a cool reference of him. Okay.
Safe from harm.
Another one. Okay. All these guys are fairly efficient at dealing with undead, you know?
Fairly. I thought I saw them like shooting at nothing at first, but they were loading in.
Mm-hmm. Keep them coming. Oh. Okay. We're halfway there. Things are going smoother than I expected. Heavy machinery and unfamiliar terrain don't always mix. It's a credit to you and your warband. Stand by to move on. Okay.
Move out.
They say it's a tank, but it's more like a big ass motorbike. With,
I was gonna say, yeah, it's not quite a tank.
But it shoots mortar shots. So there's that.
Wait, does it have 2 wheels in the front? It's a tricycle! It's a backwards tricycle.
That shoots mortar shots. Chart technology.
Forget bicycles, we use tricycles.
Okay, so it's this way, I think. Okay.
Hey, it's the commander. Have you seen all the risen giants around here?
They're coming from a nearby temple. We need to level it, but we lack the firepower.
I have just what you need. Go
Now I'm just imagining them, like one of the guys piloting it just has the little wheels, little pedals at the bottom there, and he's just kind of pedaling it along.
This stuff devours everything in its path until nothing's left.
Okay, so
Kind of screaming "wait up" as we run ahead.
let's see. Have to find the source of the.
Exactly. Perfect. Yes. Zen says Flintstoning that bitch.
Okay, let's see. Oh, great. What's that? I don't like it.
I like it.
Ugh. How dare
Where's all
you.
the lead? Where's all the quote unquote snipers?
Nah, they're down there dealing with the other giants. We're now just with Tegwin and Karis. Ugh.
I feel furious!
We trigger it. We won't have time to get clear.
We have to do something. These giants are getting bigger and madder all the time.
Just leave it to me. When the commander withdraw, I'll signal the ghost fire.
Tegwin, you can't do that. You'll be...
Doing only what I was called to do. Karis, just do what I say. Go!
Okay. Run! F in the chat for Tegwin. Okay, let's see.
I need a moment, Commander. I'm sorry. I know this is war, but I just can't believe she's gone. She was my partner, my friend.
I'm sorry too. Tegwin, we lost a good
War is
soldier
hell.
today, but she died saving lives. We'll honor her memory.
Count on that. She was a tough old stick, and she fought well. When we get home, we'll all raise a toast to her bravery with the good stuff. And this time, I'm buying.
Tegwen is back with the Mother Tree now. Her memories, and our memories of her, will inspire generations of new Sylvari.
She'd love that. She always wanted to be the wise old elder that everybody listened to. For her and for me. Thank you, everyone.
Okay.
Man, Newt.
Oh, really? I really need to do some cleaning.
I was gonna say, that looks like a full inventory right there.
Mm-hmm. Lots of things I actually don't need. Okay. I am terrible with inventories, I'm sorry.
You rarely see one of those.
Okay. Gone, I'm gone. That should be enough. Okay. I take it we're still on Malcor's sleep. Oh. Okay, so now we have to go to the... I'm in combat, of course. Of course I have to go and be in combat. You really want to annoy me, don't you?
You can just call this self-defense at this point. He attacked you.
Mm-hmm. I'm no longer in combat, for fuck's sake. Just let me teleport. There you go. Okay. Thank goodness I took this waypoint before.
It always amuses me how far that thing can jump.
Really? Like... useful for, you know, traversing long distances. There we go. Chris Shore. For the main story, this is the last area we're going to visit. Where's the... okay, yes. Okay, the Steel Tide. It's a cool title.
Fields of Gold.
Okay.
Tactician Byrne, I was told you'd be heading up an armored company.
Yes, Lightbringer. They'll be here. I ordered them to get some rest and a warm meal before the next operation. Hope that's all right.
That was a terrible call. Just joking. You're a good leader, Byrne. I'll brief you on the situation once you're settled in. It's an honor to serve with you, Commander.
Okay.
expect to see you out here on the front.
As ever, I carry Dwena's healing light and go where I'm needed.
It's a pleasure to see you. Between you and Deborah, it's like being home in Divinity's Reach.
Okay. So we're supposed to be preparing for invasion, so... Okay, let's bring her Gives. What's going on? What gives?
Everybody, where do we stand? Are we ready to roll on the Risen?
Soon, Commander.
Soon.
We're waiting for Geargrind's warband to get here with the tanks.
There's a heavily defended Risen post southeast of here. If we take that position, the Pact will control this whole area.
Lightbringer Ives, scouts report a wave of Risen heading for Care Shadowfang.
From what side, soldier? From the shore or the mountains?
Both, sir. I think they're trying to take us out before the tanks arrive.
Ives, stay here and coordinate the defense. Burn, you're with me.
Of course the answer would be both. Everyone knows the answer always is both.
Swift and steady.
Okay, we've dealt with this many before.
Just one more day in the life of the commander.
That's right. I mean, heck, we just got out of a battle with this many. You've saved the day. Now go do this again.
I mean, it's a full-scale invasion, so it makes sense that there's not just one battle, but many.
Yeah.
Kill everything is what we're doing, not you, but... CPU see back there? No? Or yes? It seems yes.
That's a yes.
Let's give them a hand.
They can handle it. They're NPCs.
To be fair, they seem a bit more overwhelmed here than back there. They seem done. They seem clear here. Okay.
All clear. For now.
Let's see the other. Oh, okay. A bit pressed here. I leave for a moment and you're a bit pressed. Okay. There we go.
It's going well for now, but the Risen are relentless. I don't know how much longer we can defend the care.
Keep your spirits up, Ives. Our tanks will make a difference. Listen to me. I'm praising Char ingenuity.
Packed ingenuity, tactician. Nobody's doing this alone. We need to roll those tanks toward the Risen line. Once we hold that position, the Pact has a straight route to Ara and Zaitan.
Commander, the Pale Reavers volunteered to scout the route. We're tired, but together with you, we started this fight, and together we'd like to see it through.
Char tanks, human escort, and a Sylvari scout team. Doesn't get any better than this. We move on your command.
Okay, so we have to rendezvous with the Gear Grind Warband. Oh, we've got our Sylvari snipers back. That's great.
You can tell by all the lines on the screen.
Oh. Hey, Ballista.
Some must fight.
Hooah!
Did they
Tanks
dig themselves
primed
out of the
and ready to
ground?
roll out on your order, Commander. Commander, the soldiers want you to have the honor of being in the lead tank. They look up to you. It'd do them good to see you in the thick of it.
Thank you, Gear Grind. Tactician Burn, have our soldiers defend the tanks while we deliver firepower right down the Risen's rotten throats.
Will do, Commander.
Here, keep this area secure.
Time to ride the trike.
Okay.
Pop a wheelie.
I shot that one a bit too close. Sorry, a bit too far.
Look out!
Okay, let's see.
Kaboom!
Yes, yes. Let's see. A bit too far. Let me see. That was a better one. Can I shoot that one?
One running right by.
Yeah, it's kind of a bit. It's going to be a bit tricky. No, never mind. Okay, maybe. Okay, that's a good one. Okay, let's see. Nah.
Gods preserve us. Giants incoming.
Boom. Maybe.
6 gods preserve us. That's only half of what you need to pray to.
Okay. So maybe I should change it. Okay. 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 One has to actually praise Char firepower. Okay, this a little
Shit, are they launching stuff too? I thought I saw a rock come your way.
Yeah, those are the giants.
Just like those, yeah.
I'm on that. That was an awful shot. On it. Oops. How dare you? How did you force me out of the tank?
Ooh, damn. Ooh!
Rude. I'm trying to aim for the giant, but my aim is off. Oh, okay. That wasn't too bad.
Our tanks won't make it through that rough terrain. The Risen will get close and tear us apart.
We could send in foot soldiers. What are your orders, Commander?
Gear grind. You and your warband hold this position with the tanks. Karis, Burn, you're with me.
Be cautious, Commander. We may have broken their line, but those Risen dogs will come back even stronger if we don't kill their leader.
Hey, watch the dog cracks.
He didn't mean anything by that, alley girl, I promise.
Hey, watch the dog cracks.
This endless wasteland is starting to get to me. Half the time I can't sleep. The other half?
Petra sent a care package. Her tangleberry pie is a little taste of home.
At least we're all together.
Okay, let's see. I can just ignore you guys. I tried. But if you want so much to die again, then I can do. How dare you fear me?
He's a warlock, right?
Kind of, yeah. But I am too, so there's that.
Why don't you have a fear then?
I am fearing them. With the dude.
With the... Okay.
You may not remember, but you actually called a warhorn that yourself in the first stream, so that's your fault.
Did I?
Either
it's been so long ago.
Either you or Cobb, so it's your fault. And I have a strange memory to remember the weirdest small things. See?
I played the 5th on that one.
Okay. Archmag Harshaf, you're going to die. Again. Hello.
Man, why'd you have to shoot an old guy walking?
I don't like I don't really like the guy. Hold intuition. There you go. Invulnerable? Oh, okay, so he transformed into a bigger thing. Fine.
He used hollow ground!
Help! It's too powerful!
Low health. He's Litibus. He uses hollow ground at low health.
Won't let you have her.
What are you going to do, Baron?
Is he gonna get there?
Quickly, Debs, run! Just get out of here!
I mean, I could have intervened, but fine. I mean, I guess I just decided to sit back and...
Good try. Good try. You got main charactered.
True.
Burn? Dead? Oh, poor Sam. I can't believe he's gone. He was so brave.
He deserves a burial befitting a hero. Will you take him home to Divinity's Reach?
I'll do more than that. Sam was like family to me, so I'll take care of his family too. Come on, Allie. You're still a pack dog for now, but when this is all over, you can run in the fields all day and sleep by my fire at night.
To be fair, I mean, that's one of those moments, like, the main character is like, okay, I'm going to just sit back and watch people die.
We know what that's like. We're all too familiar with that.
Okay.
We can hear ourselves in the background. No.
I mean, you can see it like that, or you can just see the main character just eating popcorn. Like, okay, that's tragic.
Where would they get the popcorn here, though?
Fair point.
There's no microwaves.
Maybe they can fry them on the packed sort of strange neon lights.
I suppose if you use it, well, it's raining now, so you definitely can't do it.
Let's see. I mean, I know it's not supposed to be like rainbow colored because it's like, you know, this sort of oily
Yes.
thing. It's still kind of amusing that the effect's pretty very rainbowy.
It does remind me of an oil slick.
Yeah, I was kind of thinking that. I mean, when in places which there's a lot of death and stuff. Excuse me.
Is that a candy corn?
That's exactly what it was like. Did I just see for a moment the fucking candy corn? But it's gone.
It's too early for this. There are a couple of holidays in between now and then. Please don't.
Like I had today, it was kind of a double take myself. Like, what's that?
I just saw it out of the corner of my eye. I'm like, no, I hate eating those. They're terrible on the teeth. Wait, no, please don't. Candy's not even in the stores yet. The stores aren't even open. I don't want to think about it.
Okay, what's up there, Heron?
Greetings, Commander. This is Havrun Gretchen, one of the spirit shamans of Holbreck. With her is Larenthir, War Master of the Vigil.
You're an inspiration, Commander. Many believe that if we can defeat Zaitan, Jormag will be next. Your deeds bring great hope to the Norn.
Silvari sing of your victories, and even the Char raise battle cries in your honor. You've been a spark to many flames.
It's my pleasure to meet you both. I hope today will bring another victory for Tyria. Marshal Traherne, what's our goal?
I have created a ritual that might cleanse a dragon's corruption. If it succeeds, this mission could be a turning point in the war. My research suggests that the royal tombs were deeply sacred. They may still hold the connection I need to restore the land with Or's fading life force. If the dragon discovers our attempt, he'll try to stop us. Havrun, you and Larenthir will defend the mouth of the tomb. Give us all the time you can.
We will, Marshal Traherne. By the bear, I swear we'll hold the line or die trying.
Okay. So this is pretty likely going to be the last instance for the stream since we're running 2 hours.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, let's see. Come on, Traherne.
Safe from harm.
Pay attention.
Okay. So this is basically the first. This basically, I know it's been. Yeah, of course it's an ambush. But the level 60 quest line, the Battle of Claw Island, had that moment in which the Pale Tree sends the commander and Traherne into the dream, and we kind of visit Or in the dream. And this is the real place, and we're going back to the place of the dream we visit. Though that was like maybe. I mean, since we got the hard stuff, maybe you don't recall that, but.
No.
Just step aside. Get ready for a fight.
Okay. Let's do and inflict the fear of death from their souls, if they have any. That's quite. Now that I think of that, that's quite a strange phrase, concept, whatever.
This is Azabe Kabar. Gretchen, you and Larenthir must hold the entrance. Zaitan's forces will be relentless. Our survival is in your hands.
I understand, Marshal Traherne, and I won't fail you. You'll have the time you need.
I don't like places like this. Oh, of course. Spiders. Why wouldn't be spiders? Oh. Oh. Okay. Of course I couldn't see anything because it's just a floating fucking boat. Where are you, Traherne? Oh, there you are. Come on. Obstructed, of course. Okay, no more spiders. The moment I say no more spiders, more spiders. Why I just don't keep my mouth shut?
Well done. This is the place. We'll perform the ritual here. The moment we begin, Zaitan will know. Be ready for anything.
I mean, fine by me. As if we haven't got experience. Just. Okay.
Swift and steady.
Nothing but an endless horde of Risen.
Oh. you know, sir, that it's rude to evade? Yeah. More.
Wretched! No. Only the tortured remains. I am counting on it.
Getting into more structures here.
Yeah.
No. We were so close. By the pale tree, it's impossible. All this, all these lives, wasted. All for nothing.
Traherne, didn't you see? The cleansing worked. For a moment, the spirit of the land rose up like a breath of wind.
We all felt it. It was as if Or's own soul was fighting to be free. The ritual was a success.
But the absolution didn't hold. Though sacred, the royal tombs weren't strong enough. This isn't the heart of Or. I wonder if such a heart still exists.
Wait. Remember the vision that the Pale Tree gave us? An Orion king spoke of the source. Maybe that's something that can help.
You're right. The source of Or. Yes. I think I remember hearing about such a thing. A priestess of Grenth and a shaman of the Norn spoke of it.
Those sound like solid leads. Which should I follow?
That, my friend, I shall leave to you. 2 roads to the same goal. The cleansing of Or, and eventually Zaitan's own demise.
Okay. So... You're right, Lethan. The pact stands between tyranny and destruction. We cannot give up. For a moment I lose my faith. The ritual work. We just need to find the source of Or. Agreed, and I know 2 ways to proceed. We could appeal directly to the old gods of Or, specifically Grenth, or we could recover a legendary magic map to guide us. Which one do you think best?
There's a map to the source of Or.
An ancient Norn explorer, Rumk, was trapped in Or when Zaitan rose beneath his ship. Legend says his map was blessed by all 4 spirits of the wild and can show the route to any destination. To be honest, I have to say here that the path with Grenth is more interesting than the other one, but... But depends. What do you prefer?
Let's do the first one.
The priest then?
Sure.
Okay.
We were so close. Closer than ever before. But we cannot give up hope. My wild hunt is not in vain. This is a challenge we can overcome. You have my gratitude, Commander, for all you've done.
Okay. So I'm going to head towards the next spot, and we should call it. We should call it a day there, which is.
Sounds
there.
good.
Okay, we're running 2 hours because Ayumi has a hard stop, and I don't have a hard stop, but yesterday we went until very late my end with Cobb, so I need to rest. So apologies for that. No, that's not the way. Of course, it should be in there. So I guess I will have to cross water, so... Okay, let's see here. There's no waypoint over here? Nah, okay. I'm going to just... Oh, what the I guess I'll just get close to the thing. Okay.
Low adventure.
Okay, so that's next story point, but we're going to stop here. I'm going to kill these things because they're likely going to be so, but yes. Okay, so I all in all, I would say it's been a productive stream, I say.
It has, yeah. It's been a fun stream.
Oh, sorry, that was the wrong one. There we go. So yeah, I mean, it's been well, we didn't complete the storyline, but we're getting closer. Maybe next stream we can tie together the end of personal story and maybe taking on the dragon itself.
Yes.
Maybe. Let's see. But yeah, I have to apologize again for the 2-week sort of hiatus or hiatus. Yeah.
Well, I mean, both of us had things happen, so.
Yeah, but I mean, your surgery in the end worked fine, right?
Yeah. Next week I have to go back in and get it checked by the doctor, and he'll probably remove the bandage and everything, make sure it's healed up correctly, which, I mean, feels fine, so I'm sure it'll be okay, but yeah.
Yeah, that's, I mean, it's good that, I mean, I'm not sure how complex the surgery is, but always...
I mean, it's a pacemaker located right under my skin on the left side of my chest, so it's just incision, take out the battery, replace the battery, sew me back up.
So not that bad, I guess. But you know,
it's outpatient. I was out for maybe an hour or two.
I have to say I myself never had surgery, and to be fair, I have to be honest. It scares me. So I've
been dealing with this since I was a kid. In kindergarten, so.
Well, you're pretty used to that. I just...
To the point where I can just watch them take my blood.
I have certain issues, not with needles. I don't care about needles. I've some of vaccines I put them myself, so I don't have a fear of needles. But I've got it's when I was a kid. This needs kind of a bit of context. You'll excuse me for going a bit explain my life. I was maybe 8-9 years old when the first time they had to drain blood for me, and I was a bit nervous, but all in all, the first thing wasn't really so bad. But then I came out. I was thinking, okay, that wasn't that bad. And then the doctor, the nurse came behind me saying that there had been a mistake and they had to take more because they had taken not enough because of a mistake. And I go in there again, and when I come out, I felt like about to drop down. And for giving context, I got phobia to nausea and vomit like for many years. In my older adulthood sort of years, I've learned how to more or less control it. Like it doesn't really it doesn't impact me as it did in the past, but still I get pretty antsy when I feel nauseous. So I mean that's my problem with draining blood, that it doesn't actually really cause me the effect anymore, but I keep that kind of sort of childhood trauma from the first time they took blood out of me, and every time I have to go, I'm like, I'm not going to look, just do your thing. And most of the time I don't even notice, but it's just that like it's better if I close my eyes. Which I don't have the same problem at all with vaccines. And to be fair, they have nurses barely have any trouble draining. I can't speak tonight. Fuck my life. Draining me blood, because my veins are very. My skin is so kind of thin. My veins are very visible, so they don't really have to make a mess to get the vein. But that's kind of a strange turn of the conversation. Sorry.
It was very strange.
Don't expect much from me almost at 4 a.m. But anyways, you want to close the stream, Ayumi? Because
yes.
You're going to stream tomorrow, or aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Tomorrow will be Assassin's Creed again. We will, since we have finished the MSQ, or pretty much the base game, we haven't done Atlantis or any of the expansion content. We will be going after the legendary beasts from Greek history, such as the Minotaur, the Cyclops, and Medusa.
Are you going to go and try find the Golden Fleece?
That too. We've already fought the Nemean lion.
So you're
and the Caledonian boar.
So you're basically doing Hercules' work.
Yes, we did that last stream. Actually, we fought all of the animals that Hercules fought along his journey.
So you're basically leaving Hercules without a job.
That's right.
Marvelous. I guess that comes with the Hydra too.
Yes. But I must depart now, so I will catch you all later.
Same. So I will be seeing you likely Sunday. We haven't decided on the topic on Sunday, right?
Right. We'll get around to it. We'll let you know definitely before Sunday starts, though.
Okay. Very well. So have a good night, Ayumi. Thank you for joining.
Yep.
And thank you, everyone. Have a good night.
Have a good night.